Go ahead. We're live. Hello. What's up, everybody? Happy Sober Saturday night. What is going on, everybody? Welcome. My name is Coach Karen, KK. Woo! Mike is in the house over here on Instagram. What is up? How are you? Happy Saturday. You don't know who I am. First of all, I want to know who you are. So put your name. You can put your first name, and just be like, where you're from. Where are you from? Where in the world are you from? Thinking about the World Wide Web. That we get like meet people and talk to people, interview with people, like Kevin, who's just right on Instagram. If you're joining, I see someone over here. Let me see if there's cats here going on. I was gonna play this goofy music, if it's too loud, let me know. But I really wanted to play like normal music and get you guys like pumped up, like I was doing my workout. And I mean, I get pretty funky. I'll be honest with you. Lights go dark. And I do my workout. Well, my workout is like a freaking dance party. I am a booty yoga instructor. So if you don't hear, let me just tell you a little bit about me in case it's the first time you see me live. Feel free to ask questions. Let's debunk this myth that this title of this video is myth or truth. Is my life going to be boring if I get sober? Will my life be boring sober? Myth or truth? That is what we're about to talk about today. A little bit about myself. I am 7+ years sober. Just always this way with all this energy. As a matter of fact, I was depressed, living in despair, broke, in toxic relationships. Not a great mom. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Personally, active addiction. Not the best mom. Really turned me down a little bit. Just a little bit. It's down here. Let's see if that works. Yeah, because I'm shouting. Shout it out loud. Okay. So back to the story. Is I wasn't always just playing full of energy. Yeah, I was like, just really struggling in life to be a mom, a single mom. I got to work and my son was. And I'm still really close to his brother. He's like one of my best friends. It's my family. We support each other. It's good stuff. That's the way it should be. Honestly, I'm very blessed. So very blessed. I don't know if it would be that way if I weren't sober. So it changes a lot. And I am also a religious science certified or spiritual practitioner. Well, I am certified. Sorry. Certified practitioner. Religious science certified practitioner. So I get that little title, RSCP. And I also am a transformation coach, certified transformation coach, as well as a certified booty yoga instructor. Also, crazy enough, I am a New Jersey life producer as well. So I have a lot of certifications, and all of these happened in sobriety. Okay, so it's Saturday night. I don't drink. Is my life boring? Hell no. Let's debunk this myth right now. First of all, is what you make it. And let me tell you something. In the beginning of sobriety, maybe your first year, it's definitely rough. It's the hardest year. And trust me when I say this, it gets a lot easier as time goes on. But what we do is one day at a time. 1 day at a time. 1 minute at a time in the beginning. 1 second at a time in the beginning. Okay? So trust me when I say this, because it is worth it. So many times I relapsed when I almost had a year. And I'm not sure exactly why that was, but it was because I didn't do the work. I got overconfident, and I actually thought I could drink and keep it under control. Well, that's a myth if you have alcoholic tendencies, addictive tendencies. And so honestly, you already know if you've thought about it or you've researched it, you know you have a problem, because that first time you research it, or you go to the bookstore like I did and I bought that book, How to Quit Drinking Without AA, that was the first sign that there was a problem. Unfortunately, it took me an incredibly long time to finally get sober for real, and to really plug into my healing, my growth, my learning, all of those things, a really long time. And so it's not my first time rodeo. I definitely have a lot of experience with early sobriety and then on through up until really raising your vibration into like high vibes, spiritual, yeah, high energy, high vibrations. What are high vibrations? High vibration. Hiya! What is up, girl? My favorite peeps over here on Instagram. What's up? Okay, so high vibes, right? High vibes are so good. You don't get high vibes when you're a drinker. You don't. Or if you're an active addiction. You don't get high vibes. You might think you get high vibes, but you're just masking and you're just like escaping and you're creating like really a super dark rabbit hole that is much harder to get out of. And you might be wondering what I'm drinking. It is not anything that's like full of chemicals. It's all natural. It's called psychedelic water. In my link, you can click the URL and try it out. I get a little credit, but I already feel, I usually don't drink this. Like, I drink it slow because I do get like a little bit of I don't know, I feel a little, it makes me feel good. I do have a hard time sleeping though when I drink one. That's why I try to drink it earlier in my Saturdays. I only really drink it on Saturdays, except I drank one on my birthday, and that played out very nicely because I had a fabulous birthday this past Wednesday. So let's keep talking about that myth or truth, whether or not life is boring. And here's the thing: is for a while it might be good for boring because you were so rip roaring crazy, like batshit crazy when you're an active addiction, like you're just not even like a healthy person, which I'm guessing this person that was just messaging me was saying like crazy messages. It was on my business phone number, and it was like super toxic, super out of line, and I tried to set healthy boundaries. My guess is this person is not like in a healthy place, which is why they found me. And said they want coaching, although it turns out they definitely want something else. And said some pretty things that, I don't really appreciate. I today have a lot of self-respect, self-worth, self-love, which I did not have. You don't have that when you're drinking and when you're in active addiction. You have the opposite. You have low self-esteem, low confidence, low self-worth, zero self-love. And that was me. And that is probably you if you are in active addiction. And if you can relate to this and you don't mind sharing, let me know in the comments. Let me know where you're at. If you need to get sober, have you tried sobriety, getting clean? What measures are you taking? How do you do it? Are you afraid you're not going to have any fun? Okay, so let's talk about having fun. Is our life going to be boring? Oh, hell no. Your life is not going to be boring. Hey, Daniel. So, quite the opposite. I mean, it can be boring if you want it to be, right? So, as a spiritual practitioner, we create our lives. Literally, we create, my feet are getting cold. I'm going to put my slippers on. Because I was doing yoga, and then I kind of stopped. Look at my fuzzy slippers. They're my favorite. I wear fuzzy slippers like all year round, even when it's like cold out. But the funny thing is like every single morning I go outside in my bare feet into the cold for at least 2 minutes, because that just like zoop lifts me up and gets me into that I'm alive. Hey, the world is awake, and let's do this day. Let's do it. Okay. It's going to be boring. Okay. So do you want it to be boring? Because if you want it to be boring, it could be boring. Like maybe you want it to be boring. Maybe your life is so crazy. You really, really just want to cuddle up with a cup of Organifi Gold. With my code Karma, you get 20% off. And read a book or journal and, you know, meditate and drift off to sleep and hey, it's good. You know, maybe that's what maybe that's your ideal life when you get sober because your life is so crazy. I do believe that we're meant to have fun. We're meant to like do fun things. We're meant to like push boundaries. We're meant to kind of explore everything, new ways, new things, and really just like break those patterns that didn't serve us that whole time we were in active addiction. Because that's what it is. We're in this like this hamster wheel of like toxicity. And the crazy thing about that is that we're usually in a thick of like surrounding ourselves with toxic relationships, which is not serving us at all. And that's why I'm still reflecting on attracting and believing in that relationship that turned out was a narcissistic relationship. I didn't know anything about that. So I attracted it into my life 3 years into sobriety. And, you know, I learned that was my biggest teacher as a person that who came into my life. That narcissist was the biggest teacher for me. And so I'm super grateful for him. So thank you. You know who you are, and just want you to know that I love you no matter what. Believe in humans, and that we all can change. You know, I see people who are helping others who are diagnosed narcissistic personality disorders, NPC. So I know that it's possible, and I created a company called Believe in Humans. If you want a sticker, guys, if you guys want a sticker, sign up for my email list on my website, KarenShane.com, and I'll send you a sticker. These are really awesome. I really hope to see them like all over like town. You know, just randomly posted. There's one that someone showed me. There's one posted. Okay. So let's talk about boring, right? Can you guys hear me okay? Is this audio okay with this music, or should I turn this music off? Can someone let me know? Let me know, let me know. Let me know. I think it might be a little annoying. I'm just trying to keep it down. No. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that way I'm not talking like crazy loud, even though I do talk kind of crazy loud. Any comments? Who's over there watching me? Huh? What's going on? Let me know who's watching. Okay. So boring. The answer to that, it's a myth. Your life will not be boring. No. Say it. No. Guess what? So here's some perks. There's so many options. There's like all these non-alcoholic like beverages, so you could totally rock. Julie Jason, oh my God, I said all my peeps are on Instagram, and there you are. Hi, I love you. I miss you. So like I went to that Snowball gala, and the Gem Life and something bar, which is in my town. She was there, and she had these non-alcoholic margaritas. So I had drank a psychedelic water before I went in there, and then somebody bought me the margarita, non-alcoholic margarita, and I felt like totally right in. I did not miss drinking. The cool thing about it is, you know, you can hydrate a lot better. You can drink water, because, you know, I don't know about you, but like when I drank, I just drank liquor. I drank alcohol. I did not drink too much water. It just wasn't, you're supposed to like, well, especially when you're alcoholic, you're supposed to drink like a drink and then drink 2 glasses of water or something like that to keep you keep you steady. Well, who does that as an alcoholic? Like, definitely not me. I never did that. So, so I felt great. And so, you got it, you dance and you are in your full presence of you. You're not under the influence of like drugs or alcohol and tripping your brains out and like don't really know what you're doing, or maybe you're like falling over, or you're embarrassing yourself because you think you got mad dance moves and you actually look like a total, like you don't actually, Elaine in Seinfeld, that's the best one. She's like, yeah. So, some people got it, some people don't, and that's okay. It's like, even if you try, you don't have to try though. You can just sit and just like people watch. People watch is so fun at a party. So you could drink your non-alcoholic margarita or your psychedelic water, and you can have a good time just people watching. If there's music and you like music, then yeah, who doesn't like music? Just to hang out and watch people watch, But if you're like me, a little bit more outgoing, then you could like really bust it out and like bust the moves. And the cool thing is that, you can meet people. You can also be on like a radar of drunk people. Like, oh shit, this person's drunk. I gotta be a little bit more mindful. You're not gonna lose your purse or get your purse like stolen and ransacked because you don't know where you left it. You're at a club. Like, I remember that happened to me once. I was in a club. I would stash my stuff and my purse got stolen. I found all my crap all over the bathroom. This is in New York City, all over the stall, and like all my stuff was gone except for, all my like makeup, and my bag was in the bathroom floor. So, I had no idea. These are the things that happen when we're like out of our mind and we have no control over ourselves. So, also you can create good energy, like high energy, and have fun by doing things that are good for you. Healthy, holistic practices that are fun. And you might say you're crazy because, well, maybe you don't think yoga could be fun. Well, my kind of yoga, booty yoga, in my opinion, is fun. It incorporates HIIT. It's tribal moves. It taps into all your chakras. It also has, yoga, obviously, but it's like a little dance party, I sit there on my mat and I throw on, and it's great music. It's beat driven. So it's like when the beat drops, that's when we like start to do like cardio. So it's super fun. Again, if you're interested in any of the things I'm talking about, feel free to ask me questions right now. Feel free to ask me questions. Happy to answer questions. Okay, so we can do yoga to feel good. There's cold water. Cold water is literally this like reset, reboot, high energy. I literally get in cold water, even if it's for 30 seconds before I leave the house every day, to get that reboot, reset, like energy vibe. It is incredible. If you haven't tried it, try it out. It's all about the breath, focusing on the breath. And once you get control of that, then you can really just be in that moment, in that cold shower, and you will be amazed when you get out of that shower how, hey, Laura, like I said, all my favorite peeps are over here on Instagram. It's awesome. I love you guys. Okay. So, yeah, cold shower. Like, woo! Talk about like feeling alive. That is like, I always say it's like Frankenstein. Off the table, electricity, all my life. And Frankenstein's ready to rip roll around town, just like you can be if you try some cold water. Okay, so what else do I do? Okay, so just eating healthy. So when you're not drinking, you can eat properly. You can fuel your body much easier and don't like sway like rubber band back and forth, like yo-yo back and forth. when you do when you're drinking. I became a health and fitness coach in 2013, and then I would do like, I was just like up and down because I would quit drinking and then I get really healthy, and then I would relapse, and then I would start eating all the junk food and craving all the like the bad things. To like when you drink too much, you crave like crap food, right? Pizza and cheese and sweets and like donuts and McDonald's and all this the crap that's like not going to serve you. Say Instagram, tell me how you guys are doing tonight, by the way. Okay, so all right, so eating healthy things like I just said, there's the CBD things. There's so many options now that you can, like that you can do and supplement to have a good time. I know that also if you're drinking because you're escaping and you think your life sucks and you're in a toxic situation, a relationship, or you're around toxicity, maybe you haven't done any work. So what I would suggest, and I guess I'll just throw it out there, is, there are people out there to help you. So there are people like myself. I studied 7 years, different classes, different trainings to become a religious science spiritual practitioner life coach. The other certifications also definitely help with this because as far as transformation, we could just totally do like a 180, which is what I did when I got sober this time around. And then, the yoga practice is also, it's really healing, tapping energy. You're moving energy, you're bringing energy in, you're tapping all your chakras, you're dancing. So you're like, I call it the booty bliss, that booty glow, booty bliss, because it's really pretty magical, so boring. My life is never boring, like never, never, never. And now, I get to wake up, don't feel like crap, and be present. The most rewarding thing is to be present for your children, to be present, alert, awake, tapped in, so that to yourself, so that you can be fully present for your children. Blech, I'm so thirsty, honestly. Like, I gotta just drink this because it's getting late, and then just chug some water. All right. So yeah. So is it a myth? Like, no. The truth is, you will have a better life, guaranteed, in my opinion. I mean, yes, it's my opinion, but if you stick with it one day at a time, you reach out for help. You're never alone. Never alone. The first few times I got sober, I didn't have the support system that I really needed. And the support system, honestly, was multiple things. Spiritual center, was AA, therapist. Oh, so what I was going to say is, reach out to someone. If you think that you can improve your life and you're ready to change, then find someone like myself. I offer one-on-one sessions. So in person now, locally, at the starting point in Haddon Township, New Jersey, or Zoom. So I have one client to do every other week, one Zoom, one in person, one Zoom, one in person. And right now, the rate is like such a great deal because I want to build my clientele, my reviews. So it's a great opportunity to get in like now. So don't hesitate to book a 15-minute free consultation, and we'll see if we're a fit. We might not be a fit, and that's okay, right? And there's somebody out there for everybody. And so I'm definitely saying, find your person, find your people. There are a million AA meetings. Try them all until you find the place that fits. And that took me quite a while. Early sobriety, one thing that helped me was 90 meetings and 90 days. So, your life is what you make it. Choose wisely the people you hang out with. Do not be afraid to stand it up for who you are. If somebody is questioning your ways, even like your mannerisms, if they're questioning to the point of like what you're wearing and starting to make you like judge yourself, then honestly, toxic, bye. And I had to learn the hard way. I created a company called Believe in Humans, and I was naive in my early sobriety. I was naive, and I also I want everybody to heal, but I also attracted a very toxic relationship, toxic situation in my life that really messed me up. I'll be honest with you. But I know that it happened for a reason, so that I can learn from it and help others. And so, unfortunately, I had to go through a really hard time. I'm still healing and trying to find, get back to myself. A lot happened in that time period right before COVID and throughout COVID. And, I'm just being very honest and open with my, what happened and my situation, because wow, a narcissistic relationship, toxic relationship, it's very damaging. It can be very damaging. It can be very damaging. If you don't know about it and you think you're in a toxic relationship and you think you're dealing with a lot of things that you would never deal with before this person, then start reading up. There's so much information out there. Dr. Ramani, reach out to me. I would say, I've done so much research now, and I was also in that relationship that, really just pulled the wool over my eyes, and I had no idea. So, like one of the guys says, you be careful out there. Those narcs are narking. That's a reach on recovery. So, there's a lot of people out there who are very versed in it that are there to support you and help you, as well as myself. As far as, I specialize in sobriety, recovery, holistic healing, spiritual counseling, and narcissistic abuse. And that's the recent one added to my repertoire. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to click the subscribe button so you get notified when I go live or when I upload a new video. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. This live is also was streaming on Facebook, which is Keeping It Real with KK, and also YouTube. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys for trusting me with your time, and have a great rest of your Saturday. Again, you can get a free sticker if you sign up for the mailing at Karen Kane. You get a Believe in Humans, but there's also a Believe in Humans mailing too. So just reach out to me and let me know, you're looking for a sticker. But you do have to sign up for a mailing list. So either Believe in Humans or KarenKane.com. Ruby Groovy. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace, love, and namaste. Bye.